and it's still Pauls leading by just over 2.5 tenths from Van Vogt. Hanen de Haan there in fourth has closed the gap. Was about 7 tenths, was half a second across the line. Mads Ries is about a further 7 tenths of a second behind, as Van Vogt has slightly dropped Hanen there. They come through turn number 5. So leaders now coming into turn number 6. It's a right, left, right. Then it's a right into turn number 7. Then it's into the 180-degree hairpin left at turn number 8. Down into turn number 9. So we're fast approaching the conclusion of the first final of the 2018 Rotax Max Euro Trophy season here in Belgium. And at the moment, in the Junior Max division, it is the number 322 of Belgium's Corby Pauls leading ahead of Mike Van Vogt and Chris Hanen from the Netherlands, with Robert de Haan in 4th, Mads Ries in 5th, Kazani in 6th, Michiels in 7th place, Herbert Andreas in 8th place ahead of Danny van Dijk. Martins rounds out the top 10, and there is a cart that's going, I think, well, when I was last checking, might have gone a bit slower there, coming out of turn 5, not getting the right purchase, or maybe the cart might have stuttered slightly. As oh yes, I've got a feeling that is Chris Hanen. Has Chris Hanen dropped down the order? So the Dutchman, I think, has now missed out of top 3. Yes, so it's Pauls and Van Vogt. And where is Hanen? He's actually right down the order. I count him in as checkered flag waves on home soil for Corby Pauls, who takes the Junior Max final number 1 win ahead of Mike Van Vogt from the Netherlands. Mads Ries in 3rd place ahead of Robert de Haan. Chris Hanen in the end of it, coming out of turn number 5, didn't have the greatest of momentum coming out of that 180-degree right-hand hairpin. So there we go, the first final one winner of the 2018 Rotax Max Euro Trophy racing season, punching the air through turn number 6, right hand aloft, is Belgium's very own Corby Pauls. Mike Van Vogt from the Netherlands rounded out, was in the runner-up spot. A bit of a disaster, I might say, for Chris Hanen in the 312, who finished 7th behind Mads Ries, Robert de Haan, Colin Kerzani, Jeff Michiels as well. So let's quickly run through the finishing order of the first of 6 finals today here in Belgium. It's the Junior Max final number 1, and it was won by Belgium's very own Corby Pauls, who started on 6th position ahead of Mike Van Vogt from the Netherlands. Mads Ries rounded out the top 3 ahead of Holland's Robert de Haan. Colin Kerzani from the Netherlands rounded out the top 5 ahead of Belgium's Jeff Michiels, with Chris Hanen, Danny van Dijk, Herbert Andreas, Thomas Martins rounding out the top 10. Then it was Van Til, Gerzitz, Spinkovits, Winkel, France, Castro, De Oliveira, Oberjanek, Pilke, Fix, Wharton, Stemmerdink, Yannick, Skulj, Relats, Hensen, Adolfsen, Rudenberg, Mansell, Zwain, Schmeiss, Edquist, De Wit, and Picker rounding out the 34 strong. So that concludes our first final of the day. A great opener for Belgium's Corby Pauls, who takes the win here